It was action-packed through the whole movie. Lots of action, great movie. Lots of action and suspense. Good movie. Lots of actions throughout the movie. Good action and closure. Movie was very action-packed. Loved how it was very female-centric. Strong women leaders and characters. Best part is there was no romantic shit that most movies seem to put on storyline. Just straight up drama and action. I am so happy to see Linda Hamilton back as Sarah Connor, the true OG. All action, all movie. It was great to see Sarah Connor back. It's a well-made movie. The movie was awesome. Non-stop action and little bits of humor. Amazing special effects. Love this movie. Lot of action from beginning to end. Loved it. Full action from beginning to the end. The ladies kicked major butt, and the new Terminator was terrific. Great movie. Action from the very beginning. We loved it. No complaints. Awesome movie, action-packed. Non-stop action, well-told story. Great movie, action-packed. Funny, lots of action, good story. Movie was exciting and action-packed. Best action movie is 2019. Super high energy, non-stop action, well played. Non-stop action from the opening scene to the end. Couldn't get enough. That's what I describe as a must-see movie. Action and fun began in the first few frames of the movie and held me captivated until the very last frame. Edge of your seat, stand up and cheer. We'll see again. Linda Hamilton's performance is stellar. Her appearance was not out of place in the plot of things. It all moved like a well-oiled machine. It's a must-see. Plenty of action. Loved it. I loved the storyline and how it flipped the story. Lots of action from beginning to the end. Great movie. Loved the action. Doubt it is the end of the genre. Lots of action from beginning to the end. I really enjoyed the movie. The action was great from start to the end, and the story was great. It was non-stop action, imaginative story, and held my interest until the end. My husband and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the movie. The action was great from start to the end, and the story was great. Carl was great. A lot of great acting and action. Love this movie. Exciting from beginning to end. Great effects and acting. True sequel to T2. Good entertainment with lots of action. Went in with medium expectations and was pleasantly surprised. Brings in some key political issues of our time, which I thought was a nice twist and enjoyed. Held my interest, action-packed. Amazing, filled with action. Lots of great effects and action. Story somewhat predictable, but if you're a fan of the Terminator franchise, you will enjoy it. Movie was action-packed from the first scene. Loved how Arnold still has it in him. Would see it again. Funny and action-packed throughout movie. Action-packed from start to finish. I love that old folks are still strong and make a difference. I like twists and turns. Lots of action. All the new characters. How Sarah and the Terminator relationship changed. Awesome. Great action-packed film. Loved it. The action was gripping and the story kept us attached to the characters. Must-watch movie if you like action. Action-packed from the beginning to the end. Great storyline. Full of action, and I kept jumping from my chair. Excellent movie. Well acted, action, and interesting storyline. Fresh new scenario. Great new characters. Action, action, action. I think the second best Terminator movie since original. I really enjoyed this movie. The tone and action was just right. Definitely recommend this movie in IMAX. I love the movie. Great plot, terrific performances, and lots of action. Lots of action and intrigue. Something I'd watch again. Good action. Love the way they brought back the old case. Kicked ass. There was a lot of action. I loved it. Best Terminator movie since long time. Full of action. Packed with action. Changing of the guard done well. Lots of actions. I really love it. Same theme. Same liquid metal robot. Good action. Action packed right from the start. High action filled movie that kept me on the edge of my seat. Intense action scenes, must see for fans of the franchise. Action packed from beginning to the very end. Smart story, non-stop action, great performances by all. The movie was great. Action packed from beginning till the end of the movie. A little different from the last movie, but did not disappoint. Definitely would recommend. Like the action and story. The movie was full of action, love it. Action, just like the good old days. Lots of action to keep you on your toes. Non-stop action, interesting storyline. Non-stop action and funny parts. Action-packed great movie. Action from beginning to end. Lot of action. Overall not a bad movie. Very action-packed, not a dull moment. I loved it, just enough action, and the fact that the heroes were women was awesome. Good movie, action-packed, but long drawn out. Great movie, tons of action and great storyline. I love it. It had plenty of action. It was great, lots of action, kept to the previous generations. Love to see Sarah Connor and the OG Terminator kicking butt. No Dead Time, awesome movie. Amazing, action-packed with a twist. Nostalgic, took me back in time to my youth. All the naysayers that have never made a movie, shut up. A political statement disguised as an action film. Luckily they loaded it with enough action to get 4 stars. Loved Linda Hamilton and the gal playing Grace, and Arnold, of course. So much action, kept me totally entertained. It's very good, lots of action. Must see movie, full of action and suspense. There was lots of non-stop action. Great action, great storyline. Predictable but good action-packed entertainment. An action-packed, nonsensical carnival ride, very entertaining. Better than last 2 Terminators, cool action, good acting, a lot of fun. Awesome movie, lots of action, the best Terminator movie of all. Great action movie, it was just as good as the first Terminator movie, I really enjoyed it. Lots of action and cool effects. Arnold is such a good actor. Great movie, lots of action. It was action-packed from the beginning to the end. The suspense was jam-packed with mystery. The movie is a must-see. I would see this awesome movie over and over. This movie is impeccable and a living legend. Good action, really enjoyed it. Awesome first-rate action scenes. Much better sequel to T2. Action-packed from start to finish. Great mix of action and a good storyline. They had faction to the beginning to the end. Much action, good plot. An action-packed movie with an interesting twist. Really didn't care for Linda Hamilton's acting, but it was still an entertaining movie. Action-packed, loved it. It was a good movie. Really active, we enjoyed it. And it was very comfortable. The concept was awesome. Lots of action. Excellent film. Tons of action. Definitely a popcorn movie. Did the Terminator franchise good. Loved it. This movie was a nice follow-up to T2. Excellent action. And it was nice to see cast members from the first 2. The storyline was great. plus non-stop action, constant action, diverse cast. I enjoyed it. Good action movie with plenty of callback to the original Terminator. Action-packed with a good story. Lots of action, classic Sarah Connor, enough Arnold Schwarzenegger. Would see it again. Love this iteration of Terminator, loads of action. Everything you expect in a Terminator movie and then some. Action, check. Special effects, check. Lame jokes, check. If you like the best of the Terminator flicks, thus might have outdid them all. Excellent of its kind. Gave it 4 stars because, well, it could have given Linda Hamilton a bigger part of the storyline. At times her being in the movie seemed forced, however she was the biggest motivator in my excitement for its release. Not disappointed one bit. Action-packed. Awesome, incredible action-packed movie. Wonderful legacy to leave the franchise with. Great entertainment. A balanced use of on-screen action with storytelling. The movie was action-packed since the beginning. Wish it could have ended differently.